Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Drilled on the ground to short. Rosario's got it. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Batting third, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
2 balls and a strike to Jose Altuve.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Ground ball foul down the left side. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. Pitch out, nothing doing. Altuve stands at first with 1 out. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman.
Oh, that changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
First delivery to him on the way. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike. Here's the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. 2 out base runner aboard in the top of the first. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
And here's a good sinker now, but it misses. 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Into the box now, Jordan Alvarez, and Houston looking for more here in just the opening frame of the game. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
Count now, a ball and a strike. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get, and that, of course, is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Astros off and running on the solo homer. On to the bottom of the first, and Houston's off to an early 1-0 lead. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Dero, what's your take on this team today?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Lance McCullers will be on the mound for the Astros. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, Lance McCullers might have the best right-handed breaking ball in the game of baseball. Has the kind of hard slider that he could throw 4 or 5 times in a row and still get swings and misses. Good fastball, too. 93 to 95 miles an hour. Wipeout, and I mean wipeout breaking ball. His changeup has gotten better every year. If he's throwing strikes early, he's a nightmare on hitters.
Time for a look at the Astros on D. And I want to focus on Jose Altuve. Pound for pound, the best player in big league baseball. A Gold Glove second baseman, he can do it all. 5 tools, the ability to turn a double play with the best of them.
There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here as they're trying to get that run right back here in the first.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base.
And hold on there, that's not gonna get him in there with the stolen base.
Looks like they're trying to be aggressive on the base pass in order to get that run back they gave up at the top of the first. I like that, especially early in the game, so we'll see if they can drive him in now.
1-1 to count. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. A runner at second, nobody out. Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting third, the third baseman.
Digging in now, Jeff McNeil, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. 2-0.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Hit out towards second. And this will be a base hit as they too will play to run in the first inning to tie up the ball game early.
Hey, good job at hitting right there, D. Runner on third, less than 2 outs. All you want to do is put the ball in play. He did just that. Hits a grounder right up the middle that drives in a run.
Yeah, took it right back at where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid the corners. Hit something hard up the middle, whether it be on the ground or in the air. You're going to drive the run in.
Big swing at the knuckle curve. Gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. One run is not going to kill you.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Popped him up. Oh, he brought it back. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2, all tied at 1-1. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He'll start things out against Noah Syndergaard as this inning is underway. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses, ball 1. Gurriel swings, and it's hit very well out to left. And gone. An absolute bomb. It's a solo homer for Yuli Gurriel, and the Astros take the lead. It's 2-1.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
So the bases are clear now following the home run. And that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Carlos Correa. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and hit in the air again, deep down the left field line, but just foul.
Nope.
Down and away, ball 1.
1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
3-2, full count. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his third walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
The pitcher, Lance McCullers, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. He's set, and the pitch. In there at the knees, strike 1. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And this is scooped away and stays foul. So now the question becomes what to do with 2 strikes. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Liner toward right center. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. So it's back to the top of the order now, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. First pitch on its way, and a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Two 2-0 now.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
2-1. Correa on second. McCullers at first with no outs. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. The 2-2 is a called third strike right on the inside corner.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Rick Porcello enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. Next up for the Astros, Michael Brantley. In his career against Porcello, he's collected 11 hits in 39 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home runs. And he will make the catch back there as they're a step closer to getting out of this with 2 away now.
The second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Digging in to try it again, Jose Altuve. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. 2 down, runners at first and second. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. Ready with the 1-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Astros get a run here courtesy of the solo homer. On to the bottom of inning number 2. 2-1 Houston. Leading off the inning, J.D. Davis, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
J.D.
Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. This is skied out toward right. Springer has a read on it. One down.
Batting 7th, the catcher.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Past meetings against Lance McCullers, he's totaled 4 hits in 18 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Behind 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Cano connects as this is to deep right field. And Cano, don't you know, is going to reach. It's a base hit. So at the very least, that 2-out base hit will prevent the pitcher spot from leading off the next inning.
I can't tell you guys how fired up Bobby Cox used to get when the 8-hole hitter would get enough. And I would know that, boys, because I batted an awful lot in that 8-hole in my early days.
Rick Porcello is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. The 1-0. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Cano leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. Mets strand 1. They're down 2-1. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. In his career against Porcello, he's a .333 hitter. Pitch on the way. 3rd inning underway now as a curveball misses here to start things out. It's 1-0. Fastball swung on and missed.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Fouled off.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Nope, that's foul.
A swing and a miss on the ball, way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. So striding in, Tony Mason.
Tony Mason.
First delivery to him on the way. Liner in there for a base hit.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Stepping in now, Jordan Alvarez. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Now a throw over to first, and late reactions, and they got him.
Decisions like that have to be made knowing who you've got at the plate. This guy can put one over the fence no problem, so that wasn't very smart baseball.
Hit back toward the mound. Rosario brings it in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Astros are down quietly as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back to the top of the order now, and up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
The shortstop.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Rosario.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. One and one to the Mets leadoff hitter.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
to 1-2 now. Here's the pitch. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. And it's fouled away. Slapped hard the opposite way, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Now batting,
Standing in, Jeff McNeil looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at bat. In there, no balls and a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Mets go down 1. Steven Gonsalves, the 6'5" left-hander, takes over on the mound now.
59.
Now to the plate, Yuli Gurriel. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
The first baseman, Yuli
And he popped him up. Cano is under it, one away.
Up next for the Astros.
Now in the box, Carlos Correa reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. Correa, who's sometimes called Show Rea. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Now that
at the plate, Lance McCullers. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. And the inning extended for George Springer to bat next.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed in his second knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on this.
Here's George Springer. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. This is line to left, and that'll get by and on through towards the wall. Now a long throw to third, and he is in there.
Well, D-Roll, that looked like a pretty easy inning to start. All of a sudden, 2 outs and back-to-back singles, runners at first and third.
Yeah, they put traffic on him. I guess I would throw it back at you, Dan. You get 2 quick outs right there, and then you get 2 base hit knocks. Are you even concerning yourself with the traffic on the bases, or are you just trying to execute that next pitch?
You know what happens a lot of times, D-Roll? You lose concentration. You get the first 2 out in the inning. You think, hey, I'm going to breeze through this and get this third guy out. Next thing you know, first and third and 2 out, you have to make some good pitches.
Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Here's the 0-2.
That's a ball.
Good waste pitch. 1-2. Here's the 1-2. He got him. And exhale as he's out of the jam, and the inning is over. 2 left for the Astros. They lead it 2-1. Up next will be the power bat of Peter Alonso, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. In there for strike 1. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Here now the 2-2. Hard on the ground towards short. To his left, Correa. And there's one away. Standing in, Michael Conforto, 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Into the corner and slicing foul. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Now batting, left fielder.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 4th, and into bat next will be J.D. Davis. In there for strike 1. 0-1. Looked like a knuckle curve, and it's 1-1 now. This pitch is popped up. Gurriel has got it, and the side is retired. Down in order. P.J. Conlon will come on to make his 9th appearance already here this spring.
Number 80, P.J.
Striding into the box, Jose Altuve. He took home the Silver Slugger Award in the American League a year ago. First offering on its way. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman.
Alex Bregman.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up. You can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Striding in for Houston, Tony Mason. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
0-1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Late swing there on the changeup. Couldn't make up his mind, I guess. It's strike 2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order and against the middle of the order, too.
Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base. First game in the majors, and he's making his presence felt with his second hit in as many at-bats. Impressive stuff.
Matty, what this guy's doing is unbelievable right here. The ability to slow the game down, his first big league start, and to be able to have 2 knocks this early in his career, that is huge.
Lays off 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Oh, I bet he'd like to have that swing back. It's 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and he's back in standing. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. Don't want to forget about him. Mason is off of first with 2 away. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Another full count pitch home. Slapped hard the opposite way, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Houston. They still lead it 2-1. Framber Valdez will come on and pitch for the 7th time here this spring.
Houston, number 59.
Next up from New York, Wilson Ramos. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Wilson Ramos.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Good curveball that time in the low 80s. 0-2. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 24, second baseman.
So one away here with the bases empty and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. That's popped up. And no one will track it down. The windup and the 0-1. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Brantley going back. Still going back. And this one is gone. A home run. Robinson Cano, a solo home run. And the Mets have come back to tie this one at 2.
Great swing right there. Sometimes you just see that ball pop out of that pitcher's hand just a little bit different than that fastball. And he was able to stay back, keep his front shoulder locked, and take that off-speed pitch deep.
Strike taken up in the zone. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Alvarez moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But the Mets are able to square things up on this solo. Number 33 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 33.
Striding in once again, Yuli Gurriel. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
The first baseman, number 10, Yuli Gurriel.
First pitch on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Here comes the 0-1. Hard on the ground toward short. Rosario's got it cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Up next to the Astros, the shortstop.
Here's Carlos Correa now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Fastball just inside.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Three and 0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Jack Mayfield will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning.
Jack Mayfield.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Hats off to that one. Astros leave one. Home half of the 6th inning coming up. Deadlocked at 2 apiece. Joe Smith makes his way toward the mound now as he'll appear in his 6th ball game of the spring. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He'll be the first to the plate for the Mets in their half of the 6th. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. The 1-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box now, Peter Alonso, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Springer, but he won't get there. It falls in. And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third.
Hey, Debro, looks like they might finally have something going after that base hit. First and third, 1 out, and maybe now they can get something started.
Yeah, you could tell the third base coach was going to be aggressive right there, right? A nice read by both him and the base runner to take that extra base and put them in scoring position. They've been struggling right now to get guys in scoring position.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Brantley is under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the go-ahead run will score on the sacrifice fly, as this is now a 3-2 ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And into bat next will be J.D. Davis. No balls and 1 strike. Alonso, the runner at first with 2 gone. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Hit weakly back to the mound. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. We're through 6 full. It's the Mets 3 and the Astros 2. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. Getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Edwin Diaz is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Miles Straw will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Heading out towards shallow right. Conforto is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose.
Stepping into the box, Jose Altuve. No hits to this point. Number 6 will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
6.
In the air now out to right field. Conforto has it in his tracks. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Abraham Torrey will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Abraham Torrey.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Fouled off. Diaz is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty V, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings is really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch, it's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Miles Straw will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 26.
Number 6 will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. Abraham Torrey is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now.
Torrey.
Now at the plate, Wilson Ramos. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Francis Marte is out from the bullpen here as he'll be making his 5th appearance this spring training.
29, Francis Marte.
First offering on its way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike. Ready with the 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
2-2 to the Mets catcher. A bouncer to the left side. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first baseline. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Looked like a breaking ball that time, but it never came back down.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And that'll get over the wall for a ground rule double, and that'll keep runners at second and third now with still nobody out.
Hey, it's hard to say if he would have scored if the ball hadn't hopped over the wall. They might have held the runner at third because there were no outs, but who knows? Either way, they'll still wind up with a runner at second and third and still no outs after the ground rule double.
Ramos on third. Cano is at second with nobody out. There's a drive out toward left center field. Andres Jimenez will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out. Line drive to left. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's now 6-2.
Well, that makes it a 4-run deficit, so you might have to start wondering if this is too much for them to come back. They've only been able to scratch across 2 runs the entire game so far, so coming up with 4 more in this one might be too tall of an order.
Brian Abreu comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. A high fastball is in there. Behind 0-2 now. 3 runs already home here. Grounded weakly to the left. Torrey is up with it, and there's 1 down now. Kyle Farmer will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with 1 away.
52, Kyle.
This is in the air out to right. Springer has a read on it. 2 gone. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Matt Adams will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. A man on third with 2 down. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll look ahead. Andres Jimenez will stay in the ballgame as a new shortstop. Kevin Kazmarski will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. Kyle Farmer is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. Justin Wilson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Wilson. A defensive change for the Mets. Now playing center.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Number 16. Now it's third.
Into center field. Line drive base hit. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
They talk about having a day. How about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad day, D-Row.
We used to say in the big leagues on the bench, anybody can get 2. Can you get 3? If you get 3, who's on the hook for 4?
Standing in now, Jordan Alvarez. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Davis has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. So digging in now, Yuli Gurriel. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
Mason leads off first with 1 away. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Into right field. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. 0-1, here it comes. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
16, Aledmus Diaz.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Rivas is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Brad Peacock is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Brad Peacock.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
That's a ball.
Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. The 1-2. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The next 1-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. He'll try again. 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. A good afternoon of spring training baseball thus far as you get a look here at our line score through the first 7.
Desmond Lindsay.
Base hit into right center. The throw into second, and he'll get in there safely.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
Into the box, Wilson Ramos. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 on its way. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And it's fouled away. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. The next 0-2. Misses. That's ball 1. Lindsay stands at second with 2 gone. Heading out toward shallow right. Springer is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Mets leave 1. They lead it 6-2. Rivas will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Kyle Tucker is going to pinch hit here to lead off the 9th, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. Oh, and 1 the count. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point, and the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
Seth Lugo takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. Well, this one's been a bit of a head scratcher despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all in the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike three. Now at the plate, number 6 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off here, but it's a called strike one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. No appeal needed, and there are 2 away.
The batter.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Abraham Torrey, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Oh, my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And it's gone. Solo shot to right center, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4. In now, Tony Mason. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
2 balls.
Ball 2.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
3-0.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard to the right, but foul. The 3-1 pitch. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Number 3 has a play, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
6-4 the outcome today. The Mets used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. Number 33 takes home the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious New York Mets, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 21 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Today, it's Grapefruit League action between the Miami Marlins and the Houston Astros. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, definitely watch out for Corey Dickerson. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat well, they just go.
Number 65 will be on the mound for the Astros. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
So striding forward now, Harold Ramirez. He will lead this one off today. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line towards center field. Strong has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Mason scoops it up. Throw on first, and it's a very quick beginning to the afternoon now. 2 away.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 15, Brian Anderson.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Row, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
The 3-1. Count full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to left as the Marlins will take a 1-0 lead.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot is the result.
This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that means that Corey Dickerson will bat with 2 out.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Into the box now, Corey Dickerson. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1.
No strike.
VR leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Alvarez is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Marlins are on the board first thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 1-0 Miami. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Pablo Lopez is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Marlins. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, I think the key for him is going to be locating strikes and forcing soft contact. He doesn't have dominant stuff compared to some other guys, but if he executes, he can still be very effective. We'll see how he does.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Now the pitch. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
1 out, nobody on. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
First pitch of the at-bat. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
This offense has been warned. If they didn't know already, now they do know. He's got his A-game fastball with him today.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fouled away. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch. Up next from Miami, Garrett Cooper. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
The first baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Cooper.
And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1. Down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. High in the air down the right field line. Reddick on the run, but this will land untouched. The 0-2 once more. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. On the line, that's a base hit into left field.
Well, that's just a case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, and then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout, so that's a nice piece of hit.
Batting eight, the center fielder.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued. but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Ball one to start the at-bat. Here it comes, 1-0. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Strong has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Runners are at first and third, one away. In there, 1-2 now.
With two strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute to hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Alvarez has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Up next for the Marlins.
Coming to the plate now, Harold Ramirez. 0
Harold.
for 1 for him here in this one.
Ramirez.
Now a slider down the middle, but laid off.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll go to the. Digging in, Jordan Alvarez. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Sanchez is there, and he has it for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Standing in now, Kyle Tucker. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Anderson is after it. And he makes the catch in the corner.
Batting 6th, the second baseman, Jack Mayfield.
So stepping in, Jack Mayfield. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It
swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it. Bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
That'll bring in Williams Astudillo. A ball and no strikes. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. The 1-0. High chopper to third, but a foul ball. 1-1. Mayfield at second with 2 down. And this one's in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more from the Grapefruit League after this. So coming to the plate, Miguel Rojas, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Now the 0-1. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Oh, he thought he had him right there. I did too, but no dice.
Still 1-2. The 1-2. Line drive to center field. Strong patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Up next for the Marlins, the right fielder, Brian Anderson.
Now at the plate, Brian Anderson, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Their count now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 2-2 one more time. Takes this the other way to right. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Stepping in now, Jonathan Villar, as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit. The throw to third. Throw from Reddick won't be in time. He's in there at third.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
In now, Corey Dickerson, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. And Dickerson behind 0-2 now.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Fouled off. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Strong going back on it. Still ranging back. Gone.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Diaz, just 24 years of age. He was selected in the 3rd round during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
And it's fouled away. A pause and the 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Straw moves over. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But the Marlins strike for 3 on the 3-run home run. We played. Leading off the inning, Scott Schreiber, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
2-2.
2-2.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
The payoff pitch one more time. High and deep to right center. Around first, digging for 2. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And the Astros get something started right away. It's a leadoff double. Well, fans love a lot of offense, and that's what they're getting here, Dan.
You said it, Matty. That's 10 hits in this game between the 2 teams already. Got to tell you, as a pitcher, this is a little painful for me to watch.
Into the box now, Miles Straw, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dickerson's there. 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting, shortstop, Aledmus Diaz.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Aledmus Diaz. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped straight up, and no one can get there. He'll try it again. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Schreiber, the runner at second with 1 away. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. In there, 2-2. The 2-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Line drive to left. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Ready now, Josh Reddick. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. He pulls this one into right. And he will run this one down as he pulls it in around the letters, and the inning is over. One left for Houston. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Striding in, Jorge Alfaro picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Grounder down the line at third. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
The batter, the designated hitter, Harold Ramirez.
Next will be the designated hitter, Harold Ramirez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to center field. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Digging in, Miguel Rojas. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. Hit in the air down the right field line. Reddick is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side. At the plate, Tony Mason comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Third baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Mason.
Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front. The 0-1 on its way. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
1-2 is the count.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Alfaro goes to get it. The throw down to first, 1 away. Stepping up now, Jordan Alvarez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one runs up high, ball 1. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Kyle Tucker. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Kyle Tucker goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Stepping in now, Jack Mayfield, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Mayfield is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. This is his second year as a major leaguer. Hit in the air down the right field line. Anderson on the move into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. Astros claw back a bit on this solo home run. We're through 4. It's now a 5-1 ball game. Now at the plate, Brian Anderson. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run.
Number 15, Brian Anderson.
Here comes the first pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
The 0-2 delivery. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. 1 away now for the Marlins in their half of the 5th, and the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit, but that'll be off the wall in right center. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. VR takes the turn at third. He wants it all, and he's safe at the plate, and it's It's now a 6-1 ball game.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
Strong comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Digging in, Garrett Cooper. He doubled his last time through.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. Is looked at for the first strike.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no error. Leading off the inning, Williams Astudillo, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1.
Well, that's pretty much a no-brainer right there. If a guy misses that bad on a curveball, you've got to throw him another one. That was better recognition there.
And he'll come back with 1 in the third as the count moves to 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Stepping in, Scott Schreiber. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
Now a curveball to start him out, but an easy take. It's ball 1. In there, and it's even at 1. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full, 3-2. Astudillo gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Settling in now, Miles Straw. From the stretch. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
This is absolutely a huge spot right here. They have to find a way to get something out of this half inning. I don't care if it's 1 run or 2 runs. You have to find a way to at least give yourself a little shot of confidence that you can get back into this one.
A ball and a strike now. Ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it.
Now
Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Here's the first pitch to him. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Astros shortstop in front with a 3-1 count.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So the bases are loaded here with 1 man gone, and that brings up the former Gold Glover Josh Reddick. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 0-1 the count. One run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Reddick behind a ball and 2 strikes. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here, because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Third baseman, number
Stepping
3.
into the box, Tony Mason. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run is scored. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 6-3 contest.
Up next for the Astros.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rose.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
In now, Jordan Alvarez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
And prior to the 0-2, a move to first. Runners back. Working for the punch out and the offering. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Sanchez is under it, and that retires the side. 2 runs on just 1 base hit, no errors, and a couple of men left.
Leading off for the Marlins, the second
Into the
baseman,
box now, Diaz.
number 1.
He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Pitch on the way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but if you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70%, this team batting has a pretty good idea what his game plan is.
The center fielder, number 7.
Into the box, Jesus Sanchez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is foul near the seats. Line drive to left, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Yeah, Matty, I mean, the numbers don't lie. They've tagged him for 10 hits, including that last one, and he's having a hard time getting out of any trouble.
Please.
They might be buying some time to let the relievers get a few more pitches in before they give him the hook.
Austin Pruitt will come on and pitch for the 7th time here this spring. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Reddick, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Up next for the Marlins.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Harold Ramirez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, strike 1. Sanchez is off at first with 2 away. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, the shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Ready now for the Marlins, Miguel Rojas. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. And he looks at one in there. 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Marlins strand a. Caleb Smith
please.
is going to come on now as he's already up to 10 appearances here in the spring.
Caleb.
Now the Astros designated hitter, Kyle Tucker. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Leading up for the Astros.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Designated hitter, number 8.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. A 2-0 count to the Astros DH.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
The count now at 2-1. The 2-1 home. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
That's his 2nd strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Digging in once again, Jack Mayfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
One out, nobody on. Ball two now. Smith offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
3-2 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Now batting, number 64.
So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring Williams Astudillo into bat. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
He's going to have to take a deep breath. A little bit ultra aggressive at the plate right now after fishing at the first pitch and looking like he was going to commit on that one.
The 1-1. Count is 1-2 now.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. In the air out to straightaway left. Dickerson's there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman.
At the plate, Scott Schreiber. Now a snap throw to first, and the runner back in standing. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, the tying run looms on deck, so keeping this guy off the base is essential. In danger of walking him right here, though.
3-0 pitch on its way. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here. Ready for another chance? Miles Straw. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You can tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
George Springer will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Well, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Anderson going back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And the runner is in from second. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the second run scores.
Wow, what a great piece of hitting here as he took a big swing at that one. Almost got it out of here for a three-run blast, but he'll be happy with a two-run double as well.
Yeah, he's not happy either way, but I'm sure the man on the mound is more than a bit relieved that that hit didn't turn into something worse. And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Springer stands at second with 2 gone. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me with this. Back here on the show. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. George Springer will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. Diaz is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Diaz, a native of the Dominican Republic. This is his first year at the big league level. Line towards center field. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
The third baseman, number 2, Jonathan Villar.
Number 51 will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. In there at the letters 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a 1-out base runner.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
0-1.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. Runners on first with 1 down. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Monty Harrison will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with two gone and a runner at first.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine root. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Popped him up. Mayfield over to his right. And that's the third out. One left for Miami. They lead it, however, it's 6-5. Diaz will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Adam Conley gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. Josh Smith will also enter as he takes over at third base. Magneuris Sierra is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field. Ready for another shot now, Josh Reddick. He was punched out looking at strike three last time through. Right side. It's flagged down deep in the hole. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Number 4 has come into the ball game now as he takes over as the new third baseman. Stepping in, Tony Mason coming off the clutch two-run single his last time up. He's set and the pitch. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is taken for ball two. One out, nobody on. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Jordan Alvarez. Here's the first pitch to him. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Not close. It's 2-0.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
You get yourself into count leverage 2-0 right there. You're looking to come unglued on something and be very aggressive. That ball had to nip the corner for him not to pull the trigger on it.
And the 2-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a two-out double. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Tucker. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. comes set, and the 0-1 is looked at for ball one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Alvarez at second with 2 down. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. So it's a 2-run shot to right center as they move out in front 7-6. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a point at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Sanchez takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. Now time is asked for at home plate and granted by the umpire back there, Earl Hendricks. Into the box now, Jack Mayfield, as he'll send a ground ball down to third, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes, and that's exactly what happened right there.
Standing in now, Williams Astudillo, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
That gets down, and the inning will continue.
Boy, D-Row, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
Ready with the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Hit the other way out toward right field. Diaz moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Astros plate 2 on the 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Astros 7 and the Marlins 6. once again, Diaz. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Ryan Presley makes his way toward the mound now as he'll appear in his 6th ball game of the spring.
Ryan.
Swinging a little blooper to center. Springer coming on. He's there, but he drops it.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Into the box, Jesus Sanchez. 1-0 the count. A ball and a strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Alvarez is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and up next will be the big catcher Jorge Alfaro. And that misses for ball 1. He's running. That's a strike to throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Here's the 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Diaz leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone. A good afternoon of spring training baseball thus far as you get a look there at our line score through the first 7. First pitch on its way. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. 2 out here and a runner at second. 1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. The set and the 1-1. Line toward the alley in left center. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. The throw to the plate. He's safe. The throw was offline. It's a big 2-out hit, and that ties the ball game.
The shortstop.
Stepping up to the plate, Miguel Rojas, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Alvarez moves over, and that's the 3rd out. Marlins get 1 here on a couple of hits. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we are tied 7-7. In now, George Springer. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat.
The center fielder, George.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Diaz is there, 1 away.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Stepping in now, Aledmus Diaz, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count. 0-2. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Coming to the plate now, Josh Reddick. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike one.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Astros go down. Now batting, Diaz hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Roberto Ozuna comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here.
Roberto Ozuna.
First offering on its way, and he fouls this one off.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
And he'll watch the slurve that falls in for strike one.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
This is skied out toward right. Reddick giving chase. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Magneuris Sierra. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. The 0-1, and the runner's coming home. And a late squeeze attempt, and it looks like it's going to work. And the runner from third crosses the plate, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
The first baseman, number 17.
Into the box now, Chad Wallach, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
This is part of what makes him one of the best pitchers in the game. He pounds strikes, and his stuff is really tough to make contact with. And when you fall behind 0-2, good luck.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Chad Wallach goes down for out number 2 in the top of the ninth. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
From the belt, the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his third hit of the afternoon.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his third knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And the second run will score as well.
Hey, D-Row, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Comes set with the 0-1. Swung on and missed. 3 runs already home here. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Alvarez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. The Marlins lead it 10-7. Yimi Garcia comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 62.
Striding in to start the 9th, Tony Mason, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
The 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Full count now. Now the payoff pitch home. High and deep to right center. Diaz ranging back at the track. Gone! Solo shot to right center as this lead has been sliced down to 2.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
The left fielder, number 44.
In now, Jordan Alvarez, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Hit hard to the right. Foul. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Now a ball hit hard toward first, but this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away.
Number 8.
Digging in and looking for more, Kyle Tucker. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Now the 0-1. Hard hit ball to short. Rojas has it. On to first, and now the Astros are up against it, down to their final out now.
Number 9. Second baseman.
Digging in now, Jack Mayfield. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. Last strike now for Houston. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Sanchez has a play, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. This one wraps up as a 10-8 final. Miami came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win.
Here now is our final line score for this afternoon. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins, 10 runs, 17 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 58 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.